I'm one of the rare Trump fans that is not a racist, according to you. But just want to be quick. Like you mentioned Trump's lies, and sure, I get it. Like he hasn't been perfect when it comes to his facts.
He's lied over 3,000 times in 400 days.
I get it, and I totally get. But at the same time, it's not like he's out of the ballpark here. I mean, his lies are usually pointed to some sense of truth, which is very hard nowadays. And
so when he lied about Ronald Reagan winning Wisconsin, what sense?
No, let me bring that up real quick.
What sense of truth did that point to?
So you were like, yeah, great example, because you were like, what? Oh, wait, okay. What was his lie that he won Wisconsin and Ronald Reagan didn't?
Yeah, Reagan won it twice.
Yeah, he won it twice. But then people, okay, hear Trump say that. Well, we're looking it up, and we're going, you know what? Okay, Reagan won it, but it's been about a decade since Wisconsin has ever won by a Republican state. So, in a sense, that's pointed to a truth.
Trump's no. There's no truth there at all.
His whole point there was being like, we haven't won Wisconsin in about a decade.
No, his whole point was that Ronald Reagan didn't win it.
No, his whole point there
hey,
was
listen
saying
to yourself.
That we haven't won Wisconsin.
He said Ronald Reagan didn't win Wisconsin. We just discovered I did. How is that relevant to what happened 10 years ago? Ronald Reagan was dead?
No. Yeah, he said Ronald Reagan...
Okay, here's the other one. I don't think we're going to agree on this. You think that when he said Ronald Reagan didn't win Wisconsin, what he really meant was something completely different. When he said he predicted Brexit, cutting the ribbon at Turnberry, and we have photographs of him, which is when he said Brexit will happen, and he said it was the day before Brexit. We have photographs of him at Turnberry cutting the ribbon, and it was the day after Brexit. What was the truth that pointed to?
He was the whole campaign. His whole campaign.
No, specific question. Specific question.
Okay, exactly. This is my point. This is exactly my point here. His whole focus was on his whole rally was saying, you know, Brexit's going to happen. He said this.
No. That was afterwards. That was after Brexit happened. So I'll run it by you again.
But then
I said no. These are his words. I was cutting a ribbon for the opening of Turnberry the day before the Brexit vote. I said Brexit will happen. The vote is going to go positive. Now, he did that. He cut that ribbon the day after the Brexit vote. So what was the truth he was pointing at there?
Okay. So we're doing the day after, like this.
No, I mean, I should make this clear. I'm sure you understand, but the vote had already been reported. We knew what the vote was.
Let's turn the table, James.
No, let's not. Let's answer my question about what truth. What truth was that pointing at?
All right, I'm an American, like you said, so my terms on British politics are a bit vague here.
No, but you know the difference between Monday and Tuesday.
But let me just bring up a point here.
No. Tell me what truth that was pointing at.
Let me talk on this.
No, I won't, because you've made some excellent points, and I'm keen to examine them. So you said when he tells lies, he's pointing to truths. So when he lied about Ronald Reagan not having won Wisconsin, he was pointing to something completely different. When he lied about predicting Brexit,
has been won in about 10 years.
When he was yes, I know, I understand the point that you made, but it's completely different from claiming that Ronald Reagan never won Wisconsin. When he lied about predicting Brexit, what truth was he pointing to then?
But throughout his whole rallies, he was saying Brexit's going to happen. Like throughout his whole entire rallies, that whole campaign, he was literally claiming that.
The campaign didn't really start until after Brexit had been completed. I just want you to tell me what truth he was pointing
out to UK and being
Anthony, this doesn't get any less embarrassing for you the more you talk over me. When he lied about predicting Brexit, what truth was he pointing to?
He was pointing to his general prediction that there's a change coming on in the global.
So why would he lie then about doing it when he was cutting a ribbon?
Lying.
He's not lying.
Was there.
Okay, well then we've reached the end of our little rainbow. He's not lying when he says that I was cutting a ribbon for the opening of Turnberry the day before the Brexit vote. I said Brexit will happen. He didn't cut the ribbon at Turnberry until the day after the Brexit vote. But for Anthony in Los Angeles, he's not lying, and Anthony certainly doesn't like Donald Trump for other more sinister reasons.